I watched a movie last night. The line is about fraternity brothers having to deal and not deal with the consequences of their own actions. This movie follows Alex Wolff's character, Tom, as he returns to college for his sophomore year, and he actually wants to start reaping the benefits of being in a fraternity. He wants to start meeting people, he wants to start internships, and he wants to reap the benefits of like getting a head start because he is in such a highbrow fraternity. And he is realizing that the friends that he made when he was a freshman might be holding him back educationally because like nobody wants to study, everybody wants to party. But he also realizes that he needs to maintain these friendships and relationships because he doesn't come from money. His mom's actually paying for his college out of pocket. He has to pay for his fraternity dues out of pocket, whereas his friends and his roommates come from tons of money, and he wants to be where his friends' parents and things are. So he has to try to maintain these relationships in order to get ahead. And then shit goes haywire for him. I actually turned this movie on just based on the cast alone. Of course, we have Alex Wolff, and he did amazing in Hereditary. Halle Bailey is in this movie, which I thought was, oh, okay, cute. But John Malkovich is in this movie. Lewis Pullman is in this movie. There's the two boys from Euphoria is in this movie, and they did a really good job. I was really surprised that they actually can act. But yeah, it had a really familiar cast, and it's always nice to have a familiar face in a movie that you aren't sure about. So they didn't let me down. All of them, the whole entire cast, even the background actors and etc., really held this story down. The story is a coming of age drama. I did go in thinking that it was going to be a little bit more suspenseful just because of Alex Wolff and how he was so good in Hereditary. So that was my fault. However, with being said, they did do a really good job of holding suspense and tension throughout the movie because we just knew something was going to happen. It's a fraternity movie, so we all know that fraternities are hazing, homophobic, sexually violent, and stuff like that. So it's like we were just like waiting for the ball to drop. So the movie did a good job at like keeping us on our toes, which I liked for that. I will say, since this movie did such a good job at making us be like, what's gonna happen, when the thing does happen, I felt like they rushed through it. I felt like it flew by. I even rewound it because I thought I missed it, and I didn't. They just didn't spend that much time on the aftermath of these boys' consequences. It kind of is like it got swept under the rug. Was that on purpose? Oh boy. Have you seen this movie? What did you think about it? Leave a comment below letting me know your opinion. I'm Hey Shantae, and what did you watch last night?